Yeah, it's a great day for a Thursday, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
How did you feel your game went Sunday and just how you're fitting in here?
Well, coming along. I think the game, I executed what they wanted me in my assignment, what they wanted me to do. So, yeah, just for coming off a week of practice, kind of, you know, getting rolling. But it's like riding a bike too. So, been in this game a while and kind of know what it want of me and acts. So I just try to, do the best that I can. That's in my abilities. Go out there and execute what's called, and we did that. So now this week is another week. It's like that in the NFL.
We all see Aaron Rodgers and the arm talent and everything like that.
Mm-hmm.
But as somebody who lines up on the other side, what stands out about him to you, and what do you have to focus on when you're going against him?
I mean, he's the best of the best at the top of his game. Whether he played this offseason or not, like when that guy plays, he's always a special talent in our league. I called him Gandalf the White. He always have been that for me. Kind of set himself up above the crowd, and when I play that guy, I always play 100%. It's kind of cat and mouse game with the DB and the quarterback in the sense of, where he want to go with football and knowing that you're up every time he has a ball in his hands and drop back. So being key on my assignment, alignment, and perfect execution is the only way that's going to, be that guy back there. He's been doing it for a long time, and like I said, he's one of the best at the game doing it. Just got to, have more plays than he.
Josh, you came into the league, Coastal Carolina, fifth-round pick,
Mm-hmm.
and now at the end, you're like, oh, that's 33-year-old cornerback. I mean, is it similar in that you might have skeptics and doubters, and so is it familiar territory for you?
That's life. I mean, where would we be if we didn't have dollars? I think that where would we be if, there wasn't haters. I think that, would Adam would have ate the apple, you know, would we have sin in the world today? You got to go back to the beginning of it all. But, man, that's just life, You pick and choose how you choose to deal with that. You can listen to it, or you can continue to do what you've always done and rise above it. And for me, I'm going to get that. I'm always going to get that. No matter what, until the day I leave this earth, I'm just going to, it just happens. Either you're with it or you're not. And for me, just always been that way for some odd reason. But, I carry that mantle with my chin held high and still keep battling, man. Because I know, who I am and what I want out of life. And it's been one crazy ride. It ain't over yet, though. So it's just I continue to fight, continue to battle each and every week and putting some good stuff on tape and going out there and winning from teammates. Because that's really what it's all about, on your teammates and a championship. And if we can do that, then, everything else is irrelevant.
Do you, I mean, that was your first game,
Mm-hmm.
you're 33. I mean, did that answer questions for you? Like, okay, I've still got it. Are there doubts when, you start a new season?
No, it never answers any question for me. So I'm blessed with a talent that, people try to mark and think they can determine his altitude, which is it's really stupid. Because you look at it and it's just like, did you make me? Do you know what I can do? Like, do you know my altitude in this game? Puzzle a lot of people just because of they try to put you in a label and put you on that and stamp you and think this is who you are. But, like, you never going to get me because I'm never really going to get myself. Like, I improve at something every year, and I'm blessed and, highly favored in how I attack situations. And thank God that I'm able to still do it as long as, I am at my age. And, I think the age thing for a cornerback, they always get scrutinized that you're older age, like you're 33 or 34, still people think they can get one over on you. No, you just become more savvy in the game. That's all it does is just build your knowledge of the game. who would want an expert to be on the field guarding another expert? I mean, I don't know. Just think about it. But at the end of the day, like, we see more ball than, have guys on the team. So it's just, we know what it looks like. And when you do that, you go out there and you give us, a fighting chance. And I just hope, and not hope, but I know that we have a team that, just hungry to compete. And when you got that, don't matter if you 21 or just coming into the league or you 35, still at the end of it. You're going to be where you want to be at the end of the day because you got guys who's hungry for the game.
You're 3-0 in games you played against Aaron Rodgers and the Packers.
Oh, really? Didn't know that.
What is it like guarding Davante Adams, and what kind of savviness as an experienced player do you have to have?
Oh, man, he's special. He's a special cat. He's a real special cat, man. He grows every year, too. You think you figure it out, and then he just, evolve his game into something else, which is pretty cool to go out on the field and face a guy like that because he's always going to show you something different. It's just kind of cool because I like going against guys that, elevate their game instead of staying the same because you kind of get a beat on them. So he's grown in that aspect, and it's fun to watch him. And I'm sure hell no it's going to be fun to play him. So I'm looking forward to it. And, yeah, man, him and A-Rod got a special connection. Every time I played them, those guys lock in on each other. And you can see that from my point of view, just looking in on them both. They know what they want to do, and it's going to be quite a challenge, but it's going to be a fun one, though. It'll be a fun one.
You played with Luke Kuechly, and I'm just curious, Fred Warner's sort of entering that stratosphere in the way he's talked about compared to his peers. Are there similarities that you've noticed in terms of presence or command in the huddle that you can make having played with both?
Oh, yeah. There are similarities. It's crazy because, I'm kind of seeing it from two different lenses in a sense. Just playing with Luke and all those years and then coming out playing with Fred. It's just their presence, you know what I'm saying? It commands a bit of authority, a lot of it, just by listening. You can tell, like, his voice echoes through the front and the back end, and what he's calling, he automatically knows what's going on. He shows up with a vengeance, and he getting to the point where he's starting to read where people are going to be. And the thing that made Luke what he had a knack for the game. It's almost like he was a offensive coordinator playing linebacker in a sense. He knew where the play was at before the play even got started. And he was already there. And those bulls up front was moving so nobody wasn't able to touch him. And Fred has that here with the bulls that we have up front now, or he really ain't going to be able to touch him. He's just going to be in those gaps because he's sound. He's a sound, solid football player. And he has speed in that kills when you go inside to side. So just his mindset of the game, he's elevating. He's still on that path to getting to that point. We haven't seen the best of Fred Warner yet. I'm telling you, he's just sky's the limit for the guy. It really is.
Jack, you're the Niners' oldest defensive player.
That's a stat I did not know.
Like my stat,
Yeah, I'll keep that one.
Does that seem weird? I mean, does this feel like a blink of an eye? Do you feel like that you've reached that point in your career?
That's crazy. I didn't even think about that. I really don't even feel like I'm 33, and I sure the heck don't act like it. I'm thinking I'm one of the guys there, and the age thing is just, it's really a number, man, because I really don't act or really feel like the age when I'm with those cats because until, have Emery in there who just turned 20. So I had to look at it like, bro, I'm really 13 years older. That's sick. If I'd be 14, but who's really counting? But no, yeah, man, it's kind of so surreal. But yeah, again, I really don't look at it that way. I look at it as I'm here to learn. I'm here to grow. You guys been here. I just freshly got here 2 weeks ago, so I'm really trying to, fit in the sense of, you show me the way instead of I showing you the way. And I can show you on certain things that I've been, part of and in different places and seen so much ball. But at the same time, every place is different. So you want to be a servant leader instead of going out and, pressing your will upon people because, everybody is different. And I try to, move as I'm allowed to and being mindful of others and, their space. Cool.
Hey, Faithful, don't forget to click here to subscribe to our YouTube.